Welcome back for another fantastic Easter update, my friends. PulseChain core coins today, continuing off from where they went yesterday, up 20 to 30%. Up here, we have pDAI, pWBTC down. We have everything liquidity linking as well that we had earlier in the day. We also saw, friends, for the first time, a very monumental thing happened. The PulseX buy and burn clicked over to 7%, which is beautiful. It's like the buying and the burning is working as well. This is the ratio of PulseX to Pulse. I won't be surprised if it overshoots one day and then Pulse has something big to go as well. PulseX is doing a great chart. Pulse is doing a great chart. Remember, they are the speeds of the whole ecosystem. It's wonderful that, we need Pulse PLS to continue cranking up as well. A lot of people are really upset about this little wick out here, but this is the weekly chart as well. If I change to the monthly has done nice signs of a life. We might even see by the end of next month, by May, man, this thing could be all the way back here, but that's still like about 40% below sacrifice. So, yeah, man, it all depends on that cycle, how we continue up. We've had 5 red monthly candles now, so I know we don't even feel like it, but like, whatever we do, like we just lived through a bear market. That was a bear market, like 5 red monthly candles, but it's not a traditional bear market because like if you look at Bitcoin's monthly candles, it only had 2. So that's not a real bear market. It was more of this was a super unique moment where it was Bitcoin is still okay, altcoins had a bear market. That's pretty much it, yeah. And what's that bear market? Others BTC going 5 red in a row. But they're more mini cycle stuff. They're interim periods. They're not like total wipeout. But as well, you got to have like some friendship and kindness in your heart when I tell you that the bear markets, they only come after euphoria. They only come after everything has exploded first. Now I'm going to crack on with some juicy stuff. Shout out to my friend, Mr. PulseDotWin. Yesterday, pDAI Tans was spreading BS about PSYOP's pMKR fork. Today, pDAI community successfully caught and shared one of the benevolent shadows of resurrection. It's all just a game. So quoting Catty and stuff out here. I know, Mr. Passport Pal. I am just lost at this point. Yeah, so I know a lot of people are. It's meant to be like that. Okay, you're meant to feel like that. This is the horrific pDAI chart out here. I have to put a log chart of coat, but this is what it looks like on a linear as well. So you can't really see it as well. The linear actually looks better than the log. So it's come down here, man. This is enormous. It's a 50x back to the top. Actually, funny. Hex is 100x back to the top. But the liquidity as well is much thin out here. Just to continue. Now, the pDAI to Pulse ratio as well, it is below 100, which is where it was before. It's now sitting at like 18 or something. But the liquidity is like super, super, super thin. Super thin out here. So you have these big circles out here. Depends how much you like it. More messages and stuff as well, friends. So why everyone's interested? I know the story is a bit hard to follow, but okay. So remember, there was a Vietnamese kid who flapped his big fat dong out that said, Richard said, oh, there's a Vietnamese kid, even though he's had weird access to stuff for a long time. The Vietnamese kid was, quote unquote, extracting from the community. Everyone believed that narrative. And then what ends up happening is Catchy comes as like a savior out of nowhere, and he's given access by the Vietnamese kid to take over the protocol and shut down the Vietnamese kid from dumping it further, which is so weird. It's like friends, you walk into a house and a thief's like, hey, arrest me, so the cops get here and arrest me, and then you can run off. That makes no sense, okay? Unless there's an orchestration going on. So what she does is she shuts down MakerDAO, but what she does is she takes pDAI. That's why she's her and Surfacing, they're a bit confused. They're like, why do you guys hate us? We saved you. And then we're like, dude, you dumped this thing 99.93% because you got the pDAI. You dumped on everyone. And then you took that money and you bought Atropa with it. And you pushed up the Atropa pDAI ratios. There's no net value add here. In fact, there's people got scared that there's net value lost there. So that's why they're like, hey, I'm confused. Why did you say? So obviously, they're following some sort of script. They can't tell everybody all the things that continue out here. And by the way, their minds change a bit because they could be fed different stuff out here. So I'm just playing it out and see how it goes. There's also her new comments, right? Maker is dead, but pDAI is not dead. It can't be killed. You think pDAI died, Maker died. It can't be killed. She talks about Atropa here. You should all be kind to Maria. I'm also noticing it's very obvious, friends. Like they talk and communicate with like Maria. Their language is very, very, very positive on Atropa. Very positive. And then that's why they're like, because if you look at it, just read people, okay? You obviously got paid by the dude to go dump this token and go buy his coin, Atropa. That's how everyone sees it. And now you're worried that, oh, the people who I dumped the coin off don't like it. Do you see what's happening now? It's very obvious. Now, it doesn't mean the story's over, right? Also, a new PulseChain character might appear. Look at Caddy. A benevolent community developer has been working hard to create one of the other shadows. Your community have successfully picked up his work in the past couple of days. But that's no pioneer. This developer deserves credit. It's not Richard Hart. It's not James. It's not 5596, the Vietnamese kid. And it's not surfacing. He deserves credit. You have known him for a while and you are in the makeup Telegram. So I think Mr. Coexistence Steven did. I think they called something like Better Bank or something. But here's the thing, friends. New character, new protocol. We don't know if this is orchestrated to be such that they want everyone to build their own stuff around pDAI. We don't know if it's that or it's just them with a friend. We don't know. We don't know where the message is coming from. I'll tell you right now, I'm not touching any algo stablecoin thing that floats up at $3, goes back down to 2 cents because these things always fail. I'm scared as hell of them. Everyone's scared as hell of them because we literally had a whole bear market of them failing from before. Also, this is very, very, very suspicious right now. I've got to play some music and crank it for you on this Easter. Happy Easter. This is extremely suspicious. Listen, look what DcentraliseMe said. We went from crisis to chaos. Is what comes next hope? Catty has posted a resurrection meme, potentially hinting that Maker in its current form had to die for pDAI, pUSDC, and pUSDT to rise. It's an interesting shift, even hinting the prices we're at won't last long, and it's your responsibility if you sell down here. Interesting. So the girl who literally dumped everything down, obviously got paid, can't talk to you about it, can't admit anything, who said you're all stupid and it's dead and it's just a meme 2 days ago, 24 hours ago, now saying prices won't last long, something might happen. Interesting. Does a V2 maker come to life with Atropa as the oracle? Or does it remain dead as the future of a synthetic peg model? You have to ask yourself, why did someone clean the vat? Why heal a system you intend to bury forever? So that's very weird, friends. It's literally not kind of, it's like you are telling everyone, evacuate this house. Someone's going to come in here and just shoot everybody dead. Evacuate this house immediately. You're at a house party. Then everyone's walking out. You get the mop and broom and you start cleaning the floors. And you start dusting off stuff. And you start washing the dishes. And people are asking, dude, did we just get mogged? You just told us the thing's dead. Why do you have a mop and broom? Why are you cleaning the place? Why are you doing that? And make sure you get the cheese off the plates properly when you wash them. Use a bit of hot water. You got to scrub hard, friends. Make sure you do that. So that makes no sense. Why are you cleaning something that's dead, bro? That makes no sense at all. Unless a MakerDAO redeployment that doesn't exist or doesn't recognize the existing Maker tokens sat with Caddy is what comes next. Either way, we may be about to see an Easter resurrection story unfold. So we're just guessing. This doesn't look like it's dead, bro. There's obviously some stuff going on here. And by the way, friends, as well, this is what makes it even more weird, man. Like, I've shown you this. This is the MakerDAO price chart against Pulse, right? It used to be, friends, worth 40,000. It's at 200,000 now. It peaked at 600,000. This thing is going up. If the thing is meant to be dead and we're meant to run away, why is there still big whales in here? Why haven't they sold? You might say, oh, there's no liquidity. Yes, there is. There's $45,000 on the bid. If you, friends, when things are dead and there's 10 people who know it's dead, one guy sells, none of them get anything here, walk away. It's totally dead. Okay? That one guy sells. Why are all the holders of this still holding it? Because if it's shut down and it's dead, you have voting rights, but the voting rights are useless. You can't even vote on the thing. It's meant to be dead. So this leading you to ask questions. Something else is going on here. And that's why I said the story, it's obvious. What I'm doing, friends, I'm looking at all this stuff and I don't see a dead story. I don't see a dead anything. I still believe. I still believe in the tech. We need a decentralized stablecoin without a blacklist function. And don't forget as well, friends, Dominando. Don't stop believing. Mr. Tekashi 69. I think he's in jail now. I think what happened, friends, remember, started following me. We started talking. I was trying to tell him, bro, don't do this JPEG Solana stuff. And it is what it is. Got some cool macro updates here for you as well, friends. The US government's going to keep printing. So we're talking about the red monthly candles and stuff that appear for Ethereum all the time, right? 5. Look at the money printing that's happening around the world. Every government printing. Crypto should pump in May, June, July. US, Japan, China, Ural, the Estrogen Union. See, events just vertical. They're all money printing, dude. They print at 7% per year, and then they tell you in the Kippy it's only 3% per year or less, which is a load of fugazi. Also, check this out as well, friends. We had Soyboy institutions continue record shorts on Ethereum. It will do a sharp reversal soon at some point in this decade. Look at this number. Oh my gosh, record shorts. Whoa. These guys are going to get bonked on the way up. They're going to get bonked. They all think that they're going to be able to get out. Oh, wow, Mr. Cyberfit. What exactly does this mean? Do you mean a sharp reversal after ETH is shorted to oblivion? Yes, sir. So that's what it means is, okay, so if we look at, a nice chart to look at is the Ethereum CME gap chart. Ethereum CME chart. See how there's a gap at 1700, 2600, 3200. Now, usually, okay, when you are not overly shorted, you get something like that. All right, you get something like, oh, yeah, and it could go up, it just comes back down, right? That's like normal markets. When you have an extreme amount of people fading you, that's where you get this. People take their loss. They think it's so good, and then snap. That's the type of move that happens. You get a short squeeze. So that's why you never know, man. We might actually get something like that. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, okay, cool. It's going to go back down and then snap. It skips the 3200. And because they all think they can get out, but you will probably see weird stuff like, not weird. We'll see like a weekend gap. We'll see a weekend gap to the upside. But yeah, man, we've got to wait for that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's taken its time so far. Also, friends, there are a lot of scum talking about me. Begging, they want to debate, begging, oh, please come talk to me, please. Everyone wants to debate me. Everyone wants mind share. Everyone wants attention. I don't talk to losers. I don't communicate to losers. If you're a soy boy, you can't be helped. There's enough information here for you. If you couldn't get through 4,900 videos into your head, then nothing's going to get through your head, okay? And I've got a peanut brain, by the way. So the guy with a peanut brain with literally nothing in his head, who's literally retarded, is telling you that you got a problem. But the same scum talking about me, friends, today and recently, negatively, so strange. Because last week and last month, they were talking about how they can't wait to dump on Richard Hart and leave. The same people. I believe. Can't wait to dump soon and leave. They just, because they talk, when you talk a lot, you say what's really on your mind. Yeah, that's why these people don't always talk a lot, friends. They got to type stuff out here. That's why with me, when I talk, super consistent. I tell you, I got no idea. I tell you, oh, no crying in the casino, could go to zero. I don't know. And people are like, but how are you so confident? How are you so confident? Because I believe in myself. That's it. But I don't know the future. I don't know if it's going to rain tomorrow. I don't know, friends. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. There's a lot of risks unknown. These people, friends, if they just listen to themselves more often and they stopped crying in the casino, maybe they would have some sort of alpha mogging dominance like Pikachu here. That's the type of stuff we've been navigating. Now, where to from here? I buy dips. I like cheap prices. I want to see super expensive prices, but when cheap prices are there, I try to scavenge and do whatever I can to participate. I'm still waiting. I also know that, not just guessing, I know nothing good comes when Ethereum has 5 red monthly candles. Nothing. It's only bad stuff. So I can't wait to see what happens to all the bags I hold when Ethereum has just like 2 green months in a row. Right? Dare I even say one day it'll have 6. But we'll see. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Have a happy Easter. Catch you soon.